Last episode was a tough one. Giving up a 21-point lead at halftime in Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals at home was not the way you wanted to start the series, but today we have a chance to get things back on track. In terms of adjustments for this game, not going to make a bunch. I think, things were really working except for one giant collapse at the end, but I want to see kind of this strategy one more time before we try to make any changes, and that's going to be what we do today. Mullins stepping back and missing that one. Would love to see him take advantage of that size mismatch a little bit better. As Darren Anthony goes fadeaway for the first Indiana basket today. Andre Stevens replies with a three. Double screen for Tyrese Halliburton. Malachi does a nice job switching. Getting a nice contest there. Now Mullins going to attack Darren Anthony straight up, and that's just not a good idea. I mean, did we not just see this guy rejecting shots left and right just last episode? I don't know if going right at him is going to be a recipe for success for us. Luckily, we get the ball back, and Malachi drains the triple for us. Tyrese Halliburton forced out of bounds by the great defense from Sid the Kid. Been absolutely clutch these playoffs, and we're going to need him to keep it up against this tough Indiana team. Anthony, that one's blocked by Mullins. Getting a little bit of payback for that earlier stuff. Malachi going baseline. Not a very accurate pass, but Lowry was so wide open that he had a chance to corral it and still take an open shot. Another block here by Mullins. Nice job on the contest for Darren Anthony, and in transition, a two-handed flush for Malachi Pope. Turning defense into offense, our big three all coming in with a nice play on that sequence. Lowry driving and spinning. That's a beautiful shot. Not much you can do to defend that move. That one's going to be blocked by Andre Stevens. Everybody getting involved on the defensive end. Going up top on the other ends. Lamond Powers with a nice lob there. We're starting off flaming hot here with an 18-2 start. Now Malachi, that baseline jumper in the mid-range of his is just money. Anthony spinning and shooting in the post with the response. Speaking of unguardable, that guy. I just don't know how we can change our defense to defend him. That entry pass from Malachi Pope was a whole 2 seconds late. Anthony finds the wide open man on the wing from the help defense. It's Patrick Baldwin. We know what caliber of shooter he is. We can't be leaving that guy wide open. Mullins, that one's going to be stolen. Trying to feed the cutting Malachi Pope. Mullins with another block on the other ends. He is getting active here in the first quarter. That his third or fourth block already? Tyrese Halliburton, you can't leave him that wide open. Lowry's done a good job making life difficult on Halliburton so far this series, but that was way too easy. Anthony. He's now going to receive the pick. If he's going to be the handler on the pick and roll, I just truly don't know what you can do to defend that man as Powers gets his scoring going with that wide open triple top of the key. Lowry coming off a screen, going step back and drilling that mid-range jumper. Stolen away by Pope, but is picked up by Nembhard and blocked away again. This team is active in the passing lanes and on the deflections. And it's why we have a lead right now. Darren Anthony once again off the dribble shooting a three. But Lowry responds. Back up to a 10-point Nashville lead. Grant Williams. Team's just trading long balls at this point. Lowry gonna shoot another. This one not gonna fall down for him, so he finally misses after a hot start. Davidson with it. Goes Lowry once again. A contested three, but he is feeling it. Sharp turns around and hits it as the clock expires, signaling the end of the first quarter. Back and forth it went, but Nashville will have a 6-point lead here to begin quarter number 2. Augustine in the post, playing a little bit of bully ball and get in the basket. Pick and roll with Tyrese Halliburton. Ball goes out, but a good contest from Lowry will force the miss. Here he's getting pretty much triple teamed in the post. He finds the open Christian Davidson for 3. Fade away from Anthony, and he's hitting again. Once again, Lowry with the kick out, and it's Christian Davidson with another 3. Indiana gonna continue to feed Darren Anthony. I don't know what to do. We can't play Francis Mullins 48 minutes. And AC Stevens is probably the next best person to guard him, and he just can't do it. Simply cannot do it. Top of the key. That's a wide open shot. A little too strong there. Davidson quick to pull the trigger in transition, and he has had a hot hand here to start this game 2. Lowry with it, stepping back a little bit, but he's no good. Moses Moody, though, gets the board and forgot to press the A button, so we get a little bit of a dark screen there, but we're back here. The very next play, Tyrese Halliburton, that one's stolen away by Mullins now. Absolute playmaker defensively, has changed this game as we lead by 19 right now. That one, tough shot by Halliburton. He's only got 5 though so far, so you gotta say we've done a nice job defending him. Mullins probably should have gotten that initial pass, but he'll get the basket in the end. Turner working in the post against Mullins, and it's another block. My goodness, Francis Mullins. Lowry trying to feed him on the other end, but Indiana saw it coming. Nemhard with the shot clock coming to a close, needs to find something, but he didn't find anything worthwhile. This time, Sidney Lowry does a better job finding the big man. Almost shot it, but instead it's a kick inside to Miles Turner. That'll be a timeout, Quinn Snyder. Don't know if we really needed a timeout there. Darren Anthony gonna foul Sidney Lowry on that jump shot. So he earns himself a pair of free throws. We're up by 21 with 6.5 remaining. Things looking very similar to the first half of game 1. I'll just say that. But we got to keep our foot on the pedal here. And Lowry's looking to do just that. Double screen for Halliburton. He rejects him and is blocked by Mullins again. And here he gets the 3. Holy Toledo. I mean, Mullins could have had another there, but Malachi fouled. Just erasing guys in the paint today. Malachi missed that shot. Not one you're going to see him miss often. And then goes and fouls Oubre on the jump shot. That's no good. Ball don't lie though, so it wasn't a foul. Oubre missed the first free throw, but he hit the second and the third. Off the catch, Poe. Deep 3 is drilled. In the post, Anthony just playing big boy ball, but Mullins, I mean, just having himself a day. It will remain Indiana ball though. And Oubre's fouled by Sidney Lowry. Ball don't lie again. Definitely clean block by Sidney Lowry, especially when you go 0 for 2. Goodness. Oh, another 3 off the catch. He's having himself a good half, with maybe a couple exceptions, like fouling a 3-point shooter. Lowry has the space to fire, but it rims around and out. Aaron Anthony gets the double, finds the open man off of it. He's very good at that. He's not a guy that you can get away with doubling often. Lowry practically triple teamed there. Still able to fire one in for 2. Nembhard. Nice shot from the mid-range. Lowry going again from deep, but too strong. Anthony, his turn to try from deep. That one splashes in. And, I mean, we just had a 28-point lead not long ago, and it's already down to 19. It's way too early to start letting the Pacers come back in. We haven't even started the second half yet. Oh, nice step back. Creates a ton of space. Sets the lead back at 20. Behind the back from Anthony, a little bit of the fanciness coming out on that Nembhard 3. Oh, I mean, how good has he been in this first half? Drills that jumper off the dribble. Nembhard responds with a 3, though, so it will be 75 to 59 after 1. The offense was absolutely on fire for all of the first half. Defense, not great, especially down the stretch in that second quarter. But Lowry's on triple-double a watch, Pope's on double-double a watch, and Mullins is on triple-double a watch with his 5 blocks in the first half. And, I mean, Moody at 0 for 1 is the only guy who's taken a shot who's not over 50%. So, offense is on fire. Aaron Anthony's on triple-double watch. That's no surprise. That guy's insane. Truly. We're doing a good job defending Tyrese Halliburton once again, but let's come out and have a good start to the third quarter. Let's erase all the nervousness with these fans of maybe blowing yet another lead at home. Snatch block there by Francis Mullins is exactly the kind of good start I'm talking about. Wow. Right out of the hands of Tyrese Halliburton. Grant Williams comes and sets the screen for Hallie, who drills the 3. Oh, looking for the response. That one's pure. Oubre now. He's been a bit of a problem here today, and he draws another foul. I don't know how he's getting to the line so many times. It's not that good of a foul drawer. Powers, a second wide open 3 here of the half, and it looks like Indiana's perfectly fine with him taking that shot. So far, it's worked out for them. The 2 Powers attempts, and there you go. There's a slam by Sidney Lowry. Seems like every game he gets himself one of these. 2K didn't show the replay, so I thought I'd show you myself. Right over the top, Kelly Oubre. Oubre left all to his lonesome, though, on the other end. Will drain the 3, and it's down to 11. Lowry on the cut. Fed nicely by Malachi Pope. Aaron Anthony, a nice job by Indiana to create him an open shot there. Lowry doubled. Had to throw it to Andre Stevens, but the pass was slow enough that Indiana's defense was able to recover. We have to settle for a pretty bad 3 from Powers. And now Oubre's at the line again. I think this is free throws 8 and 9 for him. How are we having such difficulty defending Kelly Oubre? A shot by Mullins. Getting things back up to double digits, but Anthony responds right back. Hope on the inside. Very similar shot to what we just saw from Francis Mullins. But this time by a point guard. Anthony gets a double. Finds Halliburton in the corner, but a good rotation there to force the miss. Now, Pope feeding Lowry on the cut once more. And we get another basket. Grant Williams just somehow finishing that over Lamont Powers. Lowry, great look at three, and it goes around the rim and just falls out. Anthony, no good on that shot. Can't think that Indiana is happy with that. Fast break attempt by the big man. Davidson scores with the shot clock coming down to 0 there. Now Oubre stops and pops for 3. I mean, what is up with Kelly Oubre? Guess it's just one of those games for him. Williams just bullying Lamont Powers in the post. That is not something that's supposed to happen. I mean, Lamont's supposed to have the advantage there. Another just shot that is just off the mark for Sidney Lowry. He's had a couple of rough misses where the ball just hasn't been kind to him. Mullins with it. Finds a cutting Davidson. Nice feed. And a nice finish as well. Oubre left space again. I mean, can we start guarding this man, please? He's not a hard man to guard. And Williams left alone. I mean, we're getting torn to pieces by Grant Williams and Kelly Oubre currently. That one's blocked by Halliburton, and then Malachi missed again. Now Halliburton on the drive, and this is a 2-point game. I mean, we were up by 28. How is it happening again? Where's the leadership? Where's the backbone of this team? How is this happening again? 28 points down to 1. Could have been tied, but Grant Williams just missed the free throw. Massive shot by Davidson. I just can't believe this team. How is this 3 games in a row? Lowry's blocked there. But he's going for another 3. Gotta love the confidence. He built back up a little bit of a lead here, but as long as AC Stevens is on the court, it feels like Indiana's going to score every possession. Davidson, no good on that 3, but I didn't mind that attempt at all. Oubre left alone in the corner, and he missed it. Finally, somebody on Indiana misses an open shot. When's the last time we saw that? We take advantage with the 3 in transition from Davidson. Anthony fading away. That's no good. Indiana gets one more shot before the third quarter ends. It's still going to be a miss. And so we'll take a 95-106 lead into the fourth. A 12-2 run was perfectly timed after Indiana brought things back to just 1 point. So we've got a double-digit lead here to defend in the fourth quarter, but we know how this team likes to treat their leads. That one's good from 3, top of the arc by Ricky Taylor. Lowry going inside, and he draws the foul. Nice job by him. And he completes the 3-point play. Miles Turner with it. He's defended by Andre Stevens. And he'll draw a foul. I don't know how it says Indiana's 4 of 7 from the free throw line. That's not even remotely close. Kelly Oubre by himself has more free throws than that. Christian Davidson, I mean, he's feeling it today. Hitting that contested jumper. Sharp. Left all by himself, and now you see why. Pope throwing off some moves in transition, but then settling for a terrible shot. Could have been a sick play had he gone all the way to the rim. Nembhard just somehow got that one over Francis Mullins. Haven't seen a Mullins block for a while, it seems, after he was all over the place earlier on in this game. And nice job by Malachi to force Tyrese out of bounds. Feels like that's something that you can do with Tyrese. He's got a more of a slender frame, so if you play some aggressive defense, you might be able to force him out of bounds once or twice a game. Miles Turner for three, no good, but Oubre with the rebound. I mean, this team's getting cooked by Kelly Oubre. Watch him hit this three, too. Oh, at least he missed it, finally. In transition, Davidson will get fouled. Like the aggressive take. First free throw is good. The second one is off. Not surprising with his low free throw rating. Here, though, he forces a miss on Miles Turner. That seemed like a guaranteed Indiana bucket for sure. And a nice feed in transition. Nice sequence here from Christian Davidson, who's having one of his better games here in the playoffs today. Much needed. Oubre off the catch. Another triple down the hatch. Malachi. Good shot, but not the result we were hoping for. Halliburton takes a contested three. Malachi Pope right in his grill, and he forced the miss. Isolation here from Moses Moody. Not something you see us draw up all too often, but he does get a foul. Fortunately, he can't hit both free throws, though. But we're doing a nice job maintaining the lead here in the fourth. That three's off by Oubre. Lowry just checked back in. He's getting aggressive all the way to the basket and finishes right at Darren Anthony. Grant Williams left all the space in the world from three, but he's not going to drill it. Andre Stevens, shot clock winding down. Needs to come up with something, and hey, that was pretty sweet. That one, there's the Francis Mullins block we've been waiting for some time now. Malachi Pope. He's going to take the off the dribble three, and he hits it. And with Nashville back up by 20 points, with 4.5 remaining, we're going to sim to the end. This team would hold on to the lead in the fourth quarter and would win out 148 to 123 in the end. This team just pumped up the scoring in the fourth quarter and really would not let Indiana back in this one. Sidney Lowry is your player of the game. They actually announced player of the game with still 3 minutes left in the game. So last one you knew it was over, but here they'll announce it again. Well deserved from Lowry. When Indiana brought this game back within just 1 point, he was crucial in helping us get that lead back. And of course, 52 points, 1 rebound away from a triple-double. Yeah, that'll get you player of the game. Malachi also drops 32, 6, and 8. Christian Davidson, like I said, was very good in this game. Mullins, 16, 11, and 7 with 4 assists as well. They really tried to get Powers to shoot, and he did not do a good job of it today, but everybody else was really, really solid. All around, I mean, you score 148 points in a game. It's hard to have much to complain about. I forgot to look at Indiana's box score, but the long short of it is that Darren Anthony dropped 38, 9, and 9, and we allowed Kelly Oubre to drop a 30 bomb on us. That's pretty much what you can take away from the Indiana Pacers box score. Just take a quick gander of what's going on over in the West. That series is also tied at 1 apiece. Clippers win game 1 by 4 points. Pretty close one there. They entered the quarter down 1. And then a dominant victory by San Antonio in game 2, winning by 20. Victor Wembanyama has been really good in that series. Probably going back to 2 games an episode in the next one. For games 3 and 4, that episode will be coming out soon. Until then, sound up.